This video covers the materials and methods used for soft packing glass objects using the box within a box method. Arranged here are the tools and supplies we often use. Most of these items are common and easy to obtain, with a few exceptions. For instance, we use conservation-approved, museum-grade tissue for packing our collection objects, which can be expensive. A suitable alternative would be to use a dye-free tissue paper, which can be found at most craft stores. Clear packing tape, blue painter's tape, tape measure, notepad and markers will come in handy, utility knife, scissors, bagged styrofoam peanuts, Tyvek, plastic sheeting, bubble wrap, and a 2-inch thick piece of foam. Before packing begins, thoroughly assess each object. If your object has loose or detachable components, pack those individually. Typically, it's best to pack objects in the orientation they are meant to be displayed. The goal is to provide enough padding all around the object until you cannot feel any hard or sharp edges through the tissue. Once sufficiently padded, wrap a new layer of tissue around the object and secure with a colored masking tape such as blue painter's tape, which is easier to remove from tissue when unpacking than, say, clear packing tape. For additional padding, you may also wrap the object again with bubble wrap. Now you are ready to pack. Pad the bottom of a box with a cut-to-size piece of foam if you have it. You can also use 2 to 4 inches of crumpled tissue or bubble wrap as a cushion. We don't recommend using loose styrofoam peanuts, as your objects may shift or sink to the bottom of the box during transport. If you do choose to use peanuts, consider putting them in bags to create supportive pillows. Space your object or objects in the box, leaving a minimum of 2 inches in between, and begin filling the gaps with tissue. Aim for an even amount of padding around all the objects. Now we are ready for the outer box, which serves to protect your packed object from puncture or shock during transport. Here, we've cushioned the bottom of the box with about 2 inches of crumpled tissue. Use more tissue to create a padded buffer on all sides of the inner box. Consider including a few unpacking guidelines before sealing the box. This is helpful, as while you may be the one packing your object, you will likely not be the one unpacking it. Providing specific guidelines offers added protection for your objects during the unpacking process. Finally, always clearly label your package to include names and contact information of both the shipper and the recipient.